What's going on, guys? Tanner back here bringing you another video, and what I got for you guys today is we are going to be talking about the credit card that you should get right when you get out of basic training, the best credit card to get for a new airman, and ways to build your credit so that way when you go to rent a house, when you get BAH and stuff like that, or rent an apartment and they need to do a credit check, you'll be good to go. And it's just nice to have a good credit score. But before we get to that, I just like to say thank you for everyone who wished me a happy birthday yesterday, for everyone who bought the merch from the merch drop. If you did not know about that, the link to that will be in the description. A bunch of you bought some stuff. We have a couple cool designs. If there's anything else you want to see in the merch store, link to that, like I said, will be in the description. If you do buy something, send it to me. If you are a member of God tier, I believe, redeem your, you have a 20% off discount code, so hit me up for that and I will send that to you and then you can pick up your merch. But without further ado, let's get right into the topic of what is the best card to get right after basic training. So there's a credit card you can get through the BX on base called the Military Star Card. Now, a lot of people like to talk down about this card, and I really don't understand why. If you're new to having a credit card, you've never done anything with your credit before, this is a great starter credit card. You get approved pretty much on the spot because you're military. They're going to put about a $500 limit on it. And it's the same thing as any other credit card. You use it, don't max it out. I believe you get like 500 when you start out. It's like 500 towards purchases in the BX and like 1,000 for clothing. So if you want to buy uniforms, if you want to buy anything along those lines, clothing just in the BX, it gets approved for that as well. So what I did with mine when I first started out, I'll put a screenshot of my credit score right here on the screen. I just got it back above 700. It was above, I think, at like 715, and then when I bought my house, I got a new car and a bunch of other things. It dropped drastically from all the credit pulls and doing all this stuff, so it dropped to like a 630, and within the last 3 months, I built it back up over a 700 with paying off like $8,000 in debt, and so we're back above a 700. But the Star Card was the first thing I got, and what I did with it immediately, the first thing I did is I got my Star Card when I bought all the stuff for my dorm. Then what I did is I walked in, I had all the money for the Star Card, everything. I had over $500 in my checking. I maxed out the Star Card, and I paid it off immediately at the first thing. And within like the first 2 months, my credit score jumped. I think it started at like a 575, or I don't remember where it started. It was like 550, 575 is around where my credit was. And within the first 2 months of having the Star Card, it went up like 15 to 20 points because I was making my payments. Now, I say this is the best card because there's not really an interest rate on them. There is, but it's not a heavy interest rate. As long as you're making your minimum payment, they don't hit you with interest. When you miss a payment is when they hit you with interest. And most of the time, their monthly minimum payment is $0. Like, you don't even have to make a payment. Obviously, make a payment. You don't want to not make payments, but they don't really hit you with anything because it's a starter credit card. It's a great card to have. Now, ways to build around it are, over a certain amount of time, they will up your credit allowance like I did. I think my card allows me $4,000, and I will put a picture of the Star Card on the screen so you can see it. It's a very simple credit card. But it's very, very nice for those people first learning how to use them. They'll give you a breakdown of everything that you're able to get and so on and so forth. They're able to be used on the BX websites, at any BX worldwide pretty much. You get discounts at restaurants on base. So like for us, if you go to Subway, you get 10% off. If you go to Burger King, you get 10% off. And then you get 5 cents off a gallon for gas as well. So not only are you saving money and you have a credit card, but you can use it for gas rewards as well. And whenever you spend a certain amount of money, you'll rack up points on the card, and then you get gift cards to use the BX. I believe it's like 2,000 points gives you $20, and it's not even that hard. I've gotten probably $180 worth of those gift cards given to me. So it's pretty nice. You can use the $20, go and get a full tank of gas if you have a car that is a little more fuel efficient. I think I paid $28 to fill up my tank in my Civic. But it's a very good card, like I said, for younger airmen to try and get a hold of right when they get on base. There's other credit cards you can apply for. Like I have my wallet right here. Let me pull out my USAA credit card. So with my USAA card, I'm going to put my finger across all the numbers. Your USAA one, you can see it's not going to focus. There it is, USAA. With this card, you have tons of options. With this card, you have tons of options with different things. There's different credit limits and things of that nature and whatnot. And I had this card for about 2.5 years. The problem with a USA card is what they don't tell you is they said the interest rate was like 3%, but what they didn't tell me is when you take a cash advance, they hit you with a 29% interest rate. So when my brother got into an accident last year and I had to fly across the country last minute, like on 2 days notice, I flew all the way to Tennessee on basically a red eye. And when I got there, I pulled like $200 out to pay for gas and food. And I was making my payments above my monthly minimum payment, but the entire time I was getting taxed 29% on those $200 of cash advance. And I was wondering why my credit card never decreased in, the amount I owed. And then I finally figured it out, and I just saved up my money and I paid it off. It was like a $3,100 payment. I had used it for other things. It just kept getting higher and higher with that 29% on the interest rate per month. But when it's all said and done, the Star Card is literally the best starter credit card for any airman just getting into the military. I know a lot of people will knock it, but a lot of your supervision uses them too. I still know that a lot of my supervisors use their Star Card, and it's a great way. You get to use it your entire military career. It's never going to go away. It has tons of good benefits to it. You get cash back on certain things. You get discounts at restaurants. You get cents off a gallon on gas. It's a really good thing to use. But that's going to all for today's video. If you did enjoy, please smash the like button. Leave a comment of what you want to see next. Whatever you think that you want to see on the channel in general. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the merch and the things that you guys, saw on there. Subscribe if you are new. Turn on the post notification bell to know when we post a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. I love you all. Stay safe and have a great day.
I got a feeling you niggas don't like me. I'm talking vacation, this shit can get pricey. They know I'm the greatest, my nigga, that's Psyche. I do it, just do it like Nike. Needed some help, she started twerking. She said that it's mine if I go put the work in. I secured the bag and I bought her a Birkin. No, I can't swim, so I drown in the ocean. This is the mask, I'm doing the most. They praying I fall, I'm killing they hopes. Looking at